Hello my angels, happy weekend or happy whatever day, whatever time you are watching this. Welcome back to a new vlog, and this, I'm so excited to say, well today anyway, is utterly glorious. It is so beautiful. I in fact cannot see what on earth you are seeing, but this is going to be a very calming, very relaxing weekend from me. I have absolutely no plans in the diary. I'm gonna go for a gorgeous dog walk. I might even walk to the pub, hopefully meet up with some friends, but it's just gonna be utterly glorious. So, because it's a Saturday and a weekend here, I think it might be time for a glass of champagne, but if not, brew yourselves a cup of tea and enjoy. This is wonderful. Little bit of mud never hurt anyone. Lots of horse. You are filthy. Hi. It is officially pitch black outside and actually been a really gorgeous and really spontaneous day. My friends came over for a walk, which was just glorious. We've had the most beautiful day, and then when we came back, two of my other friends were actually at a loose end and we all just sat round and just had a few drinks, and it's been just so gorgeous and, like I said, spontaneous. Anyway, I have just taken off all of my makeup. I've got my PJs on. These are like a favourite pair. They're just gorgeous and they're light and they're just cozy. And I'm gonna have very much a cozy evening tonight. I am alone this evening. Marcus is in Mallorca, so I'm just gonna have a cozy one with the sausages on the sofa. I've got some leftover chili con carne. It's one of those chili con carnes that's always better a few days later. So I'm gonna warm that up. I might even make a little bit of like guac on the side. But I'm also going to have a bit of fun with my current body face mask. So I'm kind of gonna have like a bit of a like wellness evening. Just think my skin is just insane. Sorry, don't look at this. I was being very naughty with a blackhead. I'm so honest with you guys. I shock myself sometimes. So I think I'm gonna put like a little bit of a serum on. This is the gorgeous Chantecaille. This is what they call their Radiance Elixir. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna actually put a little bit of that on. And then I'm gonna put my face mask on. It's not necessary, you don't have to have a serum underneath the face mask. I just like to put a little bit of the serum. I'm gonna pop one of my like absolute new favorite. This is the Super Hydrator from U Beauty. I showed that on a recent vlog. It's just gorgeous. I just love the way it makes my skin look and feel. Also the smell, it's beautiful. I just feel like I'm rubbing, I don't know, like sheer butter into my skin. It's gorgeous. Right, I'm going to look utterly ridiculous. The dogs are probably going to bark at me when I go downstairs, but I do not care. The things we do for beauty. I'm just going to turn this on. Voila, I'm going to slide that into there. I might even pop it actually, it's easier just to hook it on my trouser bottoms like so. I'm going to go and warm up my chili con carne. I'm going to go and have a super chilled evening on the sofa with the boys. So, let's go. Literally my dream evening. Got the boys here. I am just finishing a few edits on a vlog that will be going live tomorrow. And I've got Gossip Girl on in the background. I've got my beautiful little baby boys. I can't actually see you, Eggs. There you are. There you are. What are you doing? I've got my beautiful babies. Rafi is in full snooze mode after an almighty walk. Come on, baby. Ready? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna get him all tucked in, as snug as a bug, in a rug. Hey, Mummy's little precious one. So I'm just going to get some editing finished, watch some Gossip Girl, and then warm up that chili. It's just gorgeous. These are the nights that I need more of, don't you, baby? What does Mummy look like? Doesn't she look crazy? Doesn't she look crazy? Oh, I love you so much.
gorgeous one. Night-night, sweet pea. Night-night, sweet pea, gentle. Night-night. Night-night, my gorgeous boy. And night-night, my beautiful little baby boy. Night-night, my babies. I love you more than anything in all the entire world, okay? Sweet dreams, sleep well, I'll see you in the morning. Wanting to say hello to everybody as well? You want to come hops? You want to come hops?
Well, I feel like I should say good morning. However, it is well and truly the afternoon. And as you can see, I've had a busy morning. I kind of thought, I have the house to myself. I'm going to get organized for the week. So I got rid of all of the florals on the tablescape, gave the kitchen table a good old clean, kind of reset for the week ahead. I've got not too much on, so definitely don't need any fresh florals. However, it is still quite nice to have sort of like something on the table. Kind of cleaned everywhere, unloaded, reloaded, cleaned a load of glasses from yesterday and kind of just getting on top of things. It's most certainly been a bit of a Sunday reset. The boys are majorly Sunday snoozing. From a beautiful day yesterday to an absolute miserable one today. It is quite possibly the most gloriously gloomy day today. It is sideways rain, and you know what? The wind is almost making like the doors rattle in the house. It is just miserable out there. But very sadly, I do not have a morsel in my fridge. And so I really, really need to go to the supermarket and the butcher's. I kind of feel like I'm in a really odd mood. I feel a little bit lonely, to be honest with you. But equally, I don't really want to go out and socialise, so I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself. So I had a gorgeous hot bath. I've popped a tiny bit of makeup on because I was looking really rather scary, so sorry about that. I've literally just popped on like an easy kind of actually Halara workout gear with my gorgeous Holland Cooper cardigan. I've actually had a Holland Cooper delivery, so maybe later on we will unbox that together. But I'm really, really trying to like pluck up the courage to get in the car in this awful weather and go and do a food shop for the week. I really don't want to, but I literally have, I think I've got like a random bit of cucumber and some eggs. Can't even make an omelette with that. Not even an onion. Things are looking really grim for me for lunch, and I could murder a Sunday roast, but I also don't really want to go and sit somewhere by myself, and I've got the boys at home, and I'm in one of those moods where I just don't want to do anything. I also don't want to go and buy all the ingredients and make a whole load of mess and cook for one. So what do I do? At least I've got you guys to keep me company. So I really, really need to go and get some food in, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna head down to the Meat Hook in Marlow because they're open on a Sunday. Best thing ever. And they do actually do the best chicken Kievs on God's earth, so I might pick up one of those for later on in the week. I obviously need to get some veggies as well. I'm procrastinating. I'm delaying. I'm warbling on as per usual because I really don't want to go out in this weather. Can someone just bring me like a really delicious roast on a plate, extra gravy and an extra Yorkshire pudding, please? I would be forever grateful. Anyway, sadly, that is not my reality. So this is like a major Sunday reset video. It's been a weekend with me. It's been quite spontaneous, probably rather erratic. I don't think you've ever seen me do a clean of the house before. What does Leonora do on weekends where she's alone? Well, it's quite sad really, isn't it? Anyway, we're all human. We all need to do resets. So the house is spick and span, and let's go and fill the fridge. Even when I really don't feel like it. But let's go. Lovely little bit of classical. Well, we're doing this, guys. I'm out. And trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if there wasn't literally a morsel in the house. I am braving this shocking weather. Oh, it is just grimmo. Grimmo, grimmo, grimmo. I am so jealous of my husband right now. He is in Saint-Denis market in the glorious sunshine, and I said to him, so what are your plans today? Like, what are you going to do this afternoon? And just sort of have like a bit of a chat. And I was like, oh, I think I'm going to go to the beach and have a swim. And I was like, okay, conversation done, over. I'm so mean. I'm so happy for him, but I do feel a little bit low today. I don't know, I've got to be honest. I think we all have those days, don't we? We all have those days, and hopefully having a bath, putting a bit of makeup on and getting out is going to get me out of my funk. Yeah. Anyway, let's head down to Marlow, and I'm going to pick up some delicious bits and pieces and just really spoil myself this afternoon. Okay, so Marks & Sparks is done. Do you know when you just like walk around and you've got like no inspo for food? You're not really even that hungry and you're sort of like, I don't know, I went round and round and you can see I was really trying to get myself going and hype myself up for this. Anyway, I've bought the most random load of food. I don't think anything really goes with anything else. Anyway, let's go and head to see Andy at the meat hook. Then maybe he might cheer me up a bit. I don't know what's wrong. I'm not sad or anything. I just feel, I don't know, I just feel really low. There's a dog with 3 legs. Oh God, that's gonna make me cry. It's really what I needed to see right now. Anyway, I'm also gonna get the boys some bones and that will cheer them up. And I think I just need a really good night's sleep. I'm crying at a dog with 3 legs. God. There we go. Okay, the meat hook was divine. I got a lovely looking steak. Sadly, they didn't have any marrow bones, so the boys are gonna have carrots instead. A healthy alternative. They are gonna think it's a terrible alternative, however they do love carrots, so they're gonna have a carrot each. Also got a chicken Kiev, a few like Stilton sauces which I can add a little bit more into. Don't know, maybe I need to like, I thought the hot bath was gonna sort me out, and like getting out, having a bit of fresh air, it's gonna help. Don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go home, have a little look at my seriously random food shop. I never suggest to go shopping, either when you're hungry or when you're really indecisive and in whatever mood it is that I am in. I'm never in moods like this. What is wrong with me? Anyway, I tell you what I might do. I'm gonna drive up and down the high street, see some life, and then we're gonna head home. I've also got some very dodgy looking bananas. So what I might do to really cheer myself up, I think I might make a banana and dark chocolate bread. And then the girls can have some of that this week. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh gosh, don't know where you guys are going. You're veering off, really. Why don't I just like go into somewhere and just have some lunch by myself? Then I don't have to do all the washing up. Anyway, let's drive up and down Marlow High Street, see a bit of life. Sweet home. Time to unpack the weirdest supermarket haul of all time. Right, I don't even know where to begin. 8-seeded tortilla wraps. Thought I could make some wraps this week. Don't even eat gluten, but I fancied some tortilla wraps. Then they had like a great deal on a stir fry selection. You guys know I love like my ramens. So I got like the mixed pepper stir fry mix.
the Itsu ramen thingy. I got vegetable gyozas, because I love gyozas, king prawns, and the sauce. And I think it was like £8 or something. Personally, I thought that was quite good value for the king prawns, and like they're like big king prawns, vegetable gyozas, the sauce, the ramen, and the veggies. I thought it was a great meal deal. Anyway, got that. Then I've got some mints. Always great to have some mints in there. Some grapes. Put these in the freezer. Make some little grape popsicles. Just need a wash. The carrots for the boys. You're gonna get a carrot. I promise you're gonna get carrots. Some courgettes. I got some Brussels. Hi! Wiggy was so excited when I got home. Hi! You're gonna say hi to everyone. Yeah, you make my day. You make my day. Every day. Yeah, I know. They're like, what is in these bags? There must be something for me. Mushrooms. I normally get these from the farm shop at the greengrocers. And then I got this, which I thought sounded really nice. Slow cooked tender British lamb shoulder. Of course, normally I'd get everything from the butchers, but I just thought, you know, it takes a long time to slow cook a lamb shoulder, and not something I probably do just for myself. You guys know me, I love cooking and go to like extreme efforts, even when it's just Mark and I. When it's just me and I've had like a really long work day, like quick, easy, simple, but delicious meals are a must. Oh, that's Lancelot outside. But anyway, it's 35 minutes in the oven, serves 2. And then I kind of thought, well, I could do some like grilled courgettes and red peppers, slap a bit of tzatziki in the wrap with the pulled lamb shoulder, and it'd be like a posh kebab. Delish. Right, back in a moment. I need to let this rascal in. Come on in. Right, is that everybody? Rugby's still out. Rugby's still out, and Mummy's got carrots for you. I know Lancelot, you're going to be devastated, because Lancelot's not really a big fan of the whole carrot situation. However, boys, I'm going to get you some carrots. You love the carrots. I know you love carrots. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, right. Or you can have a big one. Sit. Pull. Good boy. Gentle. Gentle. Good boy. Wiggy, you can have a little one because you're a bit of a porker. Gentle. Gentle. Good boy. Rafi, well, actually, I'll give you the big one. Good boy. Lancelot, sis. He's not really a big fan of carrots. He'll take it and then he'll like guard it for a bit. Come on then. Mummy will give you some a bit later. Yeah. A bit of yeah. Yeah. Come on then, take your carrot. You're not a fan, are you, little man? Go on then. Take it. You just want kisses. Go on then. Take your carrot. There we go. I'll put it there for you. I know. Maybe I could wrap it in ham. Disguise the carrot situation. Whereas this lot, as you can hear from the crunching in the background, they're obsessed with carrots. Right. That's you. Done. And happy. Now, I just need to get the rest of this stuff out. I've got crisps, some dips, I've got some fresh pesto. Don't really know what I was thinking I was going to put the pesto on. I've got some mint to make my like posh kebab with. Coriander to go with my ramen dish. I love these. These are the char grilled artichokes. They are quite spenny, but I think it was like, yeah, I think it was like 3 for £6. So I got the turmeric cauliflower florets, char grilled artichokes, and then the dip. That was quite a good deal. British asparagus. Oh no, not the dip. I got the Queen Italian olives. Great deal. And then some lettuce, because I thought I might want a bit of lettuce during the week. And then Andy was a beautiful steak, an enormous steak. But I must say, the chicken Kievs are absolutely enormous. Look at the size of that thing. And great value for the chicken Kiev. And then I got like a couple of these little Stilton sauces. Probably add a little bit of Stilton myself. The sun is coming out. It's like black clouds over there. But the sun, boys, we might have to eat our carrots quite quickly and then we can go for a walk around the orchard. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna pop all of this away, clear up my mess, and then we're gonna take the boys for a little walk. And then do you know what? I'm gonna unbox that Holland Cooper. The Holland Cooper family always get me excited. I don't actually know what's in this. It could be two things, which I think you're both gonna love. So we'll unbox that together. Okay, I'm not allowing myself. I'm just not allowing myself to be in this funky mood any longer. And so I'm deciding to bake. I'm not going to, I want something to look forward to after dinner. Cardi is off, apron is on, and we are going to get baking. So that one, oh, what was that? That was the biggest huff of all time. So that I can have something to really look forward to in the oven whilst I'm having dinner, and I can use my very sad looking bananas, but they are perfect for the recipe. Now this isn't any old banana bread. I wanted something different, something like ultra moist and outstandingly delicious. So I've had a bit of a Google, and I am going to be actually following a recipe. So this is something I found. It's Sally's Baking Recipes, and it is, you just wait. Look at this. It's a double chocolate banana bread. Now, if that doesn't get me in a good mood, then I think I just actually need to go back to bed and wake up on the right side. Look at this. So this is what hopefully it's going to look like. I cannot wait. Just looking at that's put me in a better mood. Okay, so in terms of ingredients, you are going to need, obviously, very ripened bananas. You're going to need all purpose plain flour. You need cacao. You need some dark chocolate chips. A little bit extra so you can nibble throughout. We need softened and room temperatured butter, which I didn't actually have, so I've just popped it on the Arga. Unsalted as well. And then I'm going to need some eggs. Actually, a touch of Greek yogurt or sour cream apparently really helps with the moisture. Some vanilla extract, sugar, bicarbonate of soda, a little sprinkle of salt apparently, and then apparently some hot water, which, amazing. So I must admit I've never tried this recipe before, so I'm gonna trial it and we're gonna make it together. So I'm just getting myself a little bit organized. I forgot to weigh out my sugar. So perfect, 150 grams of sugar we need. So I need another bowl. And then I'm gonna pop this in the oven. And whilst this is baking away, I'm gonna get to my dinner. Okay, 150 grams. Oh, pouring it everywhere. Oh, there we go. There we go, 152. That'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna just follow the recipe. I'm probably gonna pop you guys on a bit of a time lapse. It says preheating oven to 177. It's quite precise. I've put mine at 175. I'd like to be a little bit of a rebel. And then in a large bowl, we're gonna whisk the flour, the cacao, baking soda, and salt together until combined. And then mix in 135 grams of the chocolate chips, because you do need to hold a few back just for the top. Then we're gonna use a handheld or a stand mixer. Really? Really? Really, Sally? I really don't want to have to deal with the mess, but okay. Beat the butter and the sugar on a high speed until smooth and creamy. What is exactly going on down here? Are you hearing like random noises? Lancelot is like guarding the last little bit of his carrot. Do you want to show everybody where your carrot is? These two are just staring at him.
Leave him alone to eat his carrot.
Do you want me to bring it up here for a minute just so that you can actually just chill out, or are you going to eat it? Yeah? Then why don't you eat it and put these two out of their misery thinking that they're going to be able to steal it from you? Good boy. He's eating under peer pressure. Oh my goodness. So then we are going to add the egg, beat well after each addition, then beat in the yogurt, the mashed bananas and vanilla extract until combined. Add the dry ingredients and the hot water, beat on a low speed until combined. Batter is thick and do not overmix. Okay, Sally. Pour the spread and batter into the prepared baking pan, sprinkle with remaining chocolate chips if you haven't eaten them all, and then bake for 60 to 65 minutes. Oh, it's a long one. Oh, well, I've still got to make dinner, and we are going to unbox the Holland Cooper delivery together. Okay. Got to allow it to... Ah! You got to allow it to cool for 1 to 2 hours. Absolutely not, Sally. Won't be happening. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on this, pop you guys on a little bit of a time lapse, and then kind of each little interval we'll chat through what I'm doing. So I think first and foremost I need to mash up my bananas, and then by the sounds of it we've got to get the cake out. Oh. It's been a while since I've used this bad boy. Okay, let's plug her in. And hopefully by that point my butter has become not melted, but room temperature. Not really room temperature, it's just melting on the agar, sadly. Open this up, put this in. Okay, right, I'm gonna prep everything, and then we're gonna add each bit together and kind of show you what it looks like. But as I said, I've not done this recipe before. I will leave it in the description box down below. And let's see how we get on. Do you know what? It's a Sunday. Should I pour myself a glass of champagne? Just get absolutely legless while baking. I mean, why not? Why not? Right, I think I might get this in the oven before opening something. I think I might have a really delicious glass of red wine with dinner, but I just got to work out what I'm cooking first. Do I have that steak? Do I have the chicken Kiev? Big questions, big questions. So I just popped in pretty much most of the dried goods bar the sugar. Now just putting in the dark chocolate chips, just holding a few back for the top of our kind of like cakey loaf, I suppose. Also, I would suggest using a whisk just so that if you need to break up any of those lumps and bumps, maybe in the cacao or the flour, it just makes it so much easier, and then you don't have to use a sieve. The least amount of mess, the better. Right, now we're gonna set that aside. We're gonna bring this bad boy into action, and we need to beat the sugar and the butter together until creamy, which is about 2 minutes. Okay, I think because my butter wasn't really room temperature, it's not going as creamy as I would have hoped. And to make things even worse, my eggs are meant to be room temperature too. However, I will not be popping those on the agar. I think this is fine. You see, do as the recipe says. I'm sort of winging it. And then we're gonna add our 2 eggs, 1 at a time. the butter and the sugar are fully combined, and we are now just going to simply pop in the mashed bananas, definitely don't dry potatoes. We're going to pop in the Greek yogurt, there we go, and the vanilla extract. So I always eyeball my vanilla extract, but I think it says a teaspoon, so voila, a little splashingtons of that. Pop this back down, make sure that is beautifully combined together. Starting to smell good. Okay, it is now time to add in the dried ingredients. Now I would suggest doing this slowly on a very low speed. Just pop it there, there we go. And just slowly, but surely, add that in. And then we're also gonna add in the hot water. So we need 2 tablespoons or 30 mils of hot water. It really is turning into like a proper batter. Okay, now we need a big spoon. Maybe I need a clean spoon. Okay, I've got my warm water, my hot water. I've got a tablespoon. I need 2 of these. 1, 2. It says don't over mix either, so I just want to make sure that everything is out of that. Make sure it is fully combining in there. Okay, pop that back down. One more little. Oh my gosh! Holy smokes, that's ridiculous actually. That is so good. I'd say she's done. I need to butter my loaf, little ramekin, my baking loaf, tray, tin, pan, whatever this is, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven. Easiest way of buttering your pan or dish or bread loaf, whatever you're using, you need room temperature butter. Get a load of kitchen roll, and then you just wipe the kitchen roll on the inside, making sure you get into the corners, all of those nooks and crannies. I always go a little bit over with the butter, and then it also just sort of like bakes into the corners and the edges of your bread, and trust me, it will slide out like a slippery little sucker. Perfect. And that is that. All done and dusted. Right, we're gonna pop our, look at this. I mean, how yummy does that look? Chocolatey and delicious. Okay, really, really fancied like banana bread, but I fancied something different. You know, we all went crazy during lockdown coming up with all of these different recipes. So if this is a winner, obviously we will be doing the taste test together later and be able to see whether I'm going to do any changes, but I will of course leave the recipe down below. Smells amazing, and the batter is absolutely delicious. I should really be using a spatula, however it is in the dishwasher, of which has been on, but I haven't yet taken it all out. And then using the remaining chocolate chips from earlier, so I'm going to take that garlic clove out from under there. I'm just going to sprinkle them on the top. You kind of create like a dark chocolate crust in a way. I'm already so excited about this. Okay, well, she is ready for the oven. A little look at that. I mean, it looks absolutely insane, and most certainly not your normal banana bread. I'll give Sally that. Right, she's going in the oven for 60 minutes, and then after 60 minutes you need to like eyeball it and be a hawk. So the oven has preheated. She's ready to rumble. Let's turn the light on. Banana bread is going in the middle of the oven. Trying not to burn myself. Timer is going on. 1 hour. And in the meantime, I am going to, as you can see, tidy up the bomb site, and then I am probably going to prep dinner, and then we can also unbox this Holland Cooper delivery together. But actually, in all honesty, I'm going to have a date with the chocolate batter first. Okay, so whilst I have been pretty much looking at the bowl, I have actually continued to read the recipe, and it says bake for 60 to 65 minutes, making sure to loosely cover the bread with aluminium foil halfway through to prevent the top from burning. So in 30 minutes I will just sort of lay a piece of foil over the top of it to ensure that that dark chocolate doesn't burn. Anyway, I'm doing the pre-wash and then really need to get a skedaddle on. I must say, I'm not going to feel very hungry for my dinner at this point. Probably get salmonella poisoning, but so tasty. Okay. So my incredible family at Holland Cooper have sent me. Ooh, what are these? Oh, are these the new? Oh, they are. So I've literally been saying to the team, when are you bringing out a leather knee-high boot with a block heel, not the flat heel ones? And they've finally done it. Oh my gosh, they are stunning. Oh my goodness. The toe. I can't believe I'm actually unboxing this with my pinny on. I tell you what, I think I might actually have to take the pinny off. It's a bit much. Right. Okay. Holland Cooper have nailed this. So this is what they call, I believe they're Kensington. Yeah, Kensington knee boot, and this is in chocolate, and it really is a deep, rich chocolate. But what I love is that you've got small hints, undertones of burgundy in there. The toe is pure perfection. I'm obsessed. And you know, when you do the sniff test on a pair of boots, the leather's like butter, literally as soft as we've just whipped. Okay, let's have a little look. I can't wait to sort of see the fit. Now, they haven't got a zip or a panel, but sort of that really, really timeless and iconic. It's not gonna look, I don't believe they're fitted, but they have got really, really smart design features here. Now, when I said they haven't got a zip, they've thought about everything. They've got this really smart little panel here that's got a triangular slit in it with elastic, so they're going to be easily just slide on. The heel height is utterly scrumptious, and yes, they do have the little HC branding on the top. It's not too much. These really are timeless and elegant. It's like quiet luxury. I absolutely love it. Let's get the other one out. I mean, it's definitely not the outfit to be wearing them with, but you know what I'm like. Let's try them on. Oh, this is exactly what I've been missing in my wardrobe. I don't have like a really gorgeous pair of knee-high leather boots, and you guys know how obsessed I am with a pointed quarter toe. And I don't have any socks on, but oh my gosh, guys, they're absolutely epic. Okay, we're gonna have to do like a little fashion show in the kitchen. Getting out all of the stuffing. I think there might be one more. No? Oh, they're lovely. Oh gosh, I love the way that like the leather actually creases. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about these. Okay, where am I gonna put you? Okay, I've switched locations just so that you can actually see what these boots look like. Jade, the whole design team. I am absolutely obsessed. The pointed toe, just the way that they fit, exactly the cut of it underneath my knee. It's not too high, it makes my legs look so long. Obsessed with the colour, and also the heel height. I'm going to come up really close just so that you can see that beautiful colour, the stunning heel, the pointed toe, even the way that it sort of like creases around. Oh my gosh, the ankle. They have absolutely nailed it with these boots. I mean, so much so. I bet the team did not think I was going to style these with my gym kit, but we've just elevated the whole look. They're gorgeous. Also, so comfortable to walk in. Oh, these are going to be my boot of the season. Gosh, they're stunning. Also love the little HC logos on them. You've got the little gold crest button here, and then you've got the HC there. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Guys, these are going to sell out. So if ever there was a time to add them into the bag, like actually pause the vlog, go and get these, because these are not going to hang around. They are truly scrumptious. Okay, so after the world's most erratic unboxing of Holland Cooper boots, sorry guys, I got far too excited. Just want to show you just a close-up of these spectacular boots. One, the beautiful rich chocolate colour, the butter soft leather. I just love the details. They have absolutely nailed it when it comes to the toe. Elegant, ladylike, sexy, sophisticated, what looks to be a slim foot, and something I was not blessed with. The most beautiful fit as well, and I think it really comes down to these panel details, all handmade with the best quality leather. I love the little details, so it's not too much. You've got those tiny little Holland Cooper badges. Now their heel height is extraordinary. I can literally trot around town all day in my Holland Cooper boots, and I've literally worn my suede ones to death. But there have been so many instances where I've thought leather would look so much better, and they have finally brought the Kensington knee-height boot out in chocolate. I do believe it also comes in black, so if you are a black leather boot galley, then they also do have those. But I am so excited about these. Probably wouldn't recommend wearing without socks. Have just wrestled getting them off. But this is such a fantastic design feature here. So if you do have slightly larger calves, one, these are designed not to be fitted around your calf, beautifully fitted around the ankle. And then I actually think it makes your legs look skinnier when they're not skin tight. And then you've got this elasticated detail just for ease to get them on and off. Jade, the entire design team, you have absolutely nailed it with these. Now for those of you probably going, Leonora, take the new boots off the table. I do not classify this as a table. This is a countertop. Do not worry, from the world's most superstitious woman, we are fine. And also, I've just been trotting around the kitchen in them. They're now not brand new, and they have been welcomed to the family. gracious me. How unreal does that look? Give a girl a little bit of chocolate and some Holland Cooper and her mood can instantly change. So I'm just going to let it sit here and rest. It's gonna be so hard, but in the meantime, I am going to have my steak. The veggies are slow cooking in the Arga, next door to my Arga slugs. And I'm gonna have a spot of dinner, and then we're gonna come back and have a slither or an enormous wedge of this dark chocolate and banana loaf. About this now. So I have just finished off the Stilton sauce, adding Stilton from the fridge into it, and it's rich and creamy. The steak is cooking, and what I like to always do is 2 minutes each side, high heat in butter. I have actually had olive oil, salt and pepper on it for the last hour or so, bringing it back down to room temperature. And then a little trick that I like to do is pop some tin foil over the top just to stop it spitting, and then you get oil everywhere, or butter in this case everywhere, and it just saves the washing up, or the cleaning up I should say. And then the trick to a great steak is to let it rest. The most important thing. You could let this rest for 15 minutes and the meat is going to be so much more tender and succulent. So I'm gonna cook this, let it rest, and then I'm gonna plate up. And all I've literally done is some Arga roasted vegetables, steak, and a bit of Stilton sauce. Chef's kiss. And there you have it. A very simple, very basic roasted vegetables and a sirloin steak with a side of delicious and very rich Stilton sauce. So that is my dinner tonight, and I am going to sit in front of Bake Off and devour this. Makeup is off, PJs are on, and it is time for the moment of truth. I've had dinner. It was utterly delicious, but to be honest with you, I've been dreaming about this ever since it came out of the oven, and it's quite a miracle that I have allowed it to cool without tucking in. But it is time. Right, I'm gonna sort of take off the edgy bit. Oh wow, oh my goodness gracious me. She's so beautifully cooked. Okay, I'm gonna keep that edgy bit to sort of like pop back on. I'm going to be cutting myself a very healthy slice of this. Or very unhealthy slice, I should say. Right, I need a little, bear with, a little plate, probably a spoon. I should be using a fork, but let's give this a go. First and foremost, just to have a little look at the texture and the sponginess of that cake. It looks very, very light and airy. Oh, wow. Okay. Moment of truth. Wow. That is actually ridiculous. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is extremely dangerous, having this in the house. Oh my goodness. It's light, fluffy, outrageously chocolatey, and then you get this delicious essence of banana. I would actually go as far as to say I'd probably pop a couple more bananas in it. I put 2 in, however I think it could do with 4, and then it would actually be really banana-y. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. We need a round of applause for that. That is outstanding. Right, I'm going to pop that on there to sort of ensure that it stays moist, and then pop my little cake cream on the top. And then I've got the most outstanding double dark chocolate banana loaf for the rest of the week. The girls are going to absolutely devour this. That is if it's still here tomorrow morning. But anyway, it has been a really quiet and actually a bit of an odd weekend for me. Normally I am literally going a million miles an hour, whether we're hosting or entertaining, or whether Mark is here, whether we've got the full family here. And it's really not very often that I have a weekend like this. And whenever I do, I ensure that I don't fill it, if that makes sense. But then it's such an odd situation, because then I have this like quite overwhelming feeling of feeling lonely. And I always say I never feel lonely because I have you guys, and I know I do. I don't know, I've just been in a bit of a weird mood the last couple of days, and most certainly waking up this morning, I was like, right, I'm not going to let myself slide into that kind of thought process. So I kept myself busy. I did things that make me happy and that I truly love. And do you know what? We've really turned the day around. So I always think it's so important. You know, you guys always say to me, how are you so happy and so positive the whole time? In all honesty, sometimes I'm not. And hopefully today you've been able to see that. And actually, thank you for honestly being there for me always. And I just feel so beyond lucky to have all of you guys, as well as the most amazing family and the most incredible husband and friends and all of that malarkey. Anyway, I've got a date with 4 dashing gentlemen that are down here on that sofa to literally inhale the rest of this double dark chocolate and banana loaf. It's been a rather slow but productive, I would say, weekend. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Thank you for watching, but most importantly, sending you so much love.